Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm Joe Flash and we're back with more Super Smash Bros. Ultimate for the World of Light Adventure mode on the Nintendo Switch. This is part 3 as we're about to resume where we left off from part 2. We did pretty good in part 2. Let's pull up the map real quick. We kind of got a few more areas down here available to be able to see where we're going, but we still have a long way quite to go as you can see, so we're not through yet. Not even close to being through, should I say. So let's continue on. We previously left off where I was playing as Link, and we pretty much collected all the spirits from right here in this mushroom area looking thing. So we're gonna go up here and we're gonna go all the way around, like all the way around up there by the rock slides of that grass, and come all the way here to this, to where then we can get another fighter while we're at it. So first, let's get those spirits first before we get after that fighter. Even though we could get it now, but I'm just gonna go all the way around first. So anyway, starting off with Ren, I believe that's how you say his name. Or Ren, I don't know. From Xenoblade Chronicles. The enemy has super armor, but moves slower. Time stamina battle. The enemy loves to taunt. Alright. Off to a good start as well, because we have spirit advantage. So let's do it. Our opponent is Ryu, so let's take out Ryu. Now, because the enemy does like to taunt from time to time, this could make it a little easier, but we'll see. Or actually, that was even way easier, just knocking him off the stage. Ryu's recovery ain't really that good either, so that's another thing we could just do. Just throw him off the stage where he's too far away, he can't make a good recovery. Well, Ryu actually has a good recovery. I think really the best way to do his recovery is you have to do his side B and then do up B. So he actually does not have a bad recovery, but you know, it's certainly not the best, you know what I mean? But anyway, that took care of that. Now let's go after this Pokemon spirit. Chespin, I believe that's how you say its name. Enemy favors neutral specials. Only certain Pokemon will emerge from Pokeballs, which basically means that pretty much the Pokemon balls that appear will basically have this certain character. Whenever we face a spirit like Pokemon and it tells us only certain Pokemon will appear from the ball, pretty much it means more than likely that that Pokemon that we're fighting its spirit against will come out of the Pokeball. And as you see, that was the Pokemon that we had to, that Pokemon that we're trying to get as the spirit. Wow, okay. Wow, he loves to, well, it did say it loves to favor that move, so I better be careful. Can we get him? There we go. Quite a gun blast going on there with that special move from Ivysaur, but we got him. Alrighty, just enjoying it, just having fun. That's all that matters. I do have it on very easy as well. If you haven't seen my part 1 video, you should check that out first before you check out the last video I did in part 2. Obviously, I kept it on very easy for a certain reason. Don't even need to explain because I want to have fun. But anyway, here's another spirit, bonus fruit. Timed battle, enemy favors neutral specials, alright? And it's from Pac-Man, and obviously it makes tons of sense that we have to fight Pac-Man. Nothing more needs to be said. So basically, Pac-Man is going to be throwing those weaponry out since it's part of his neutral. It's part of his moveset that he throws those out, but we didn't even have to worry about it because somehow I only meant to hit one, but I hit both Pac-Mans close together with that side attack. So that wasn't even a long battle at all. That was super quick. Anyway, let's get that treasure chest right there open, and we shall collect 500 spirit points. Nice. Those spirit points are usually the key into getting, like, upgrades, like being able to help you upgrade spirits whenever you want to increase their ability, you know what I mean? But anyway, let's go down here for Kami Koopa from Mario, Paper Mario should I say. All fighters are invisible after a little while. The enemy starts the battle with a Star Rod. Okie dokie. And they're the same spirit as me. It's in the red zone. We're a red spirit that we have as the main one, so there's no advantage or disadvantage. We're about equal, but I do have the greater one, so there we go. I didn't even realize I had the Super Shadow Spirit on. I'm going to change that real quick. I forgot that in the last battle we did in part 2, there was an immunity thing. I think it was a sticky floor immunity spirit, so I switched that for the last battle. So let me go ahead and go to party and go to my spirits real quick and switch that out. Yeah, this was from the sticky floor stage. It was the last battle I did in part 2, so let's do my favorite, the 5 years later, this character from Fire Emblem, Armor Knight, and Epona, Undamaged Attack and Speed. That's what I normally like to use. It's so far for me, it's the best. Which way should I go? Let's go this way. There is a tunnel we can go into down here, but we're not going to probably worry about that right now, maybe. Ooh, your jumping power decreases. Yikes. Should I give it a try? Nah, let's not do it. I want to be able to jump. So it looks like I may have to switch it out again. I want to be able to have the ability to jump. Because jumping is usually something I like to do a lot with a lot of characters, especially when I'm trying to pull combos off, so I better just put that on. I'm still at disadvantage, but hopefully it'll allow me to jump. Still can't jump that well, but it'll at least give me a better opportunity for me to hit the combos that I want to try to hope that I can get, or try to hit some moves, such as that move. I don't know how I missed that, but at least I still got him with the side attack, and there goes Gravity Suit Samus. Only makes sense that the costume would be purple, because it is a purple suit, which I believe that is what Samus's purple alternate costume is based off of, so... Anyway, here's a spirit, a Master Spirit, which has got a cave in it. Before I go into it, I'm going to change it real quick, because we don't even need to worry about anything going on here. What was the conditions? I forgot to read them. So this is Charlie from Pigman. Reinforcements will appear during battle. The stage platforms are very slippery. The enemy starts the battle with a drill. Alright. Very slippery, apparently. Ooh. Uh-oh. Ooh, it's a good thing I blocked it. There we go. We both did it at the same time. But clearly mine got the better of him, because mine got him off the stage and KO'd him. Wow, I got the better of my drill. It's kind of funny, actually. I got the better of the drill than even that last Alf did. That's kind of actually pretty crazy that actually somehow worked. You can now explore the caves. Yep. Okay, so no, it's not a tunnel. It's just a cave we can go in. We can explore in here. If we go in here, we can put some of our spirits in here, and they'll retrieve some certain items or whatever. But we're not going to worry about that. So I'm just going to continue on and go forward. Let me just check to make sure there's nothing extra. Nope, we're good. Blaze the Cat. From Sonic the Hedgehog. The floor is lava. Yikes. Definitely need to switch spirits out for this fight. Makes sense, too, because we're fighting Blaze the Cat, so... There we go. Get this Pokemon called Volcanon, or whatever his name is, but use him to prevent me from getting attacked by lava. The enemy's explosion fire attacks have increased, and much more. And he's got a... And apparently Robin's also got a fire flower. I gotta watch out for that, too. Of course. There we go. See you, bye. I love that song that plays in the background, too. Sonic Colors, Reach for the Stars. It's a pretty cool song. Sonic Colors, I feel, was a bit of an underrated Sonic the Hedgehog game, but I don't know. It originally came out on the Wii, but they did decide to reboot it and bring it onto Nintendo Switch, but it was called Sonic Colors Ultimate. I don't know if it's any better, though, but I don't know if I will play that game. I had thoughts about wanting to complete it, but I lost interest in the game, so I don't know if I will play it again or not, but I do love the song, though, however. Anyway, let's continue on. We officially made it all the way around, so now we can go here and get these spirits out of the way to get to that fighter. So let's first take care of this spirit, Rabbid Kong, from Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle. The enemy's punches and elbow strikes have increased. Makes tons of sense. And it's pretty appropriate that we're fighting Donkey Kong as well, since Rabbid Kong is obviously based off Donkey Kong a bit, just in rabbit form. And his ultimate costume is also him in white as well, where basically some people like to call him Yeti Kong. Well, I don't know if people like to call him Yeti Kong, but I remember some of my friends liked calling Donkey Kong Yeti Kong when he was in this white color form, because in a way he kind of did look like a Yeti a bit, sort of, so I guess I can understand why they were calling him that. It was kind of funny, actually. We used to have certain names for certain characters when they were, like, in their costumes or when we just wanted to make fun of their names. But anyway, Rabbid Kong's out of the way, we can get this fighter. So who is it? Pac-Man. Alright. Pac-Man. Let me switch it out. I don't really care too much about Pac-Man. He's an okay character in the game, but I didn't find him to be as entertaining to play as when I was playing as him. Like, he's got some okay moves, but his moves just weren't satisfying me as compared to other characters. Even Mega Man wasn't either, but we're still going to get him because we have to. We have to free everybody, so there he is, Pac-Man. Pac-Man joins the battle. Welcome aboard, fella. Alrighty. So just to let you know, I'm going to make this video go up to about close to 40 minutes again, just like I did in the Part 2 video. Part 1, I meant to do 50, but it ended up becoming 55 minutes. Part 2 was 40 minutes. I'm probably going to do the same thing here in Part 3 for 40 minutes. Oh, check it out. Have a look at this. We do kind of get a bit of cutscenes every once in a while from this stuff, too. I forgot to mention that. And that's a portal. There it is. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. That's the thing I'm talking about. So in Part 2, I messed up when I went into one of those other portal-like things. Let me see if I can find it on the map. You see that little water down there with the a circle on it that's got a star on it? I thought it was this thing that just now showed up on the map screen. I thought it was that thing, where basically when we go into this area, we have tons of spirits we have to complete, but we have to, like, complete everything. I think we get a boss fight. Yeah, in those portals we get boss fights as well, so like boss characters will show up, and when we complete everything, like when we defeat all the spirits and even get the fighters and even defeat the boss, the whole area will be completed, and it'll have like a little, like for right now it's red, but when it's completed it'll glow blue, and I think there will probably be a check mark on it when it's done as well. So yeah, that's what I meant. I thought that one down there by the water was one of them, but no, it's something else, so never mind. Anyway, might as well make our way down to it. Doesn't really matter which way we go. I'm just going to go ahead and get the spirit, even though we're going to go down, but let me just go ahead and get it real quick. Why not? This is Sakura. Yeah, this is Sakura from Fire Emblem. Or Sakura, I believe, but I believe it's Sakura, just like the character Sakura from Street Fighter. I do know Street Fighter has a character called Sakura that's kind of like said in that term, so I believe it's the same name, just it's spelt the same, just, you know, it's not from the same video game. Which there is a Sakura spirit in this game as well. There is a Sakura Street Fighter spirit for this game, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. I do have it, and, you know, I increased it to level 99 at its max level, so just thought I'd let you know. Anyway, we get the Sakura Fire Emblem spirit, and now we shall continue on. So even though we're going to go down, I just thought I'd collect it real quick, because why not? I got to collect everything anyway. More of the dust will clear in case we do decide to go up. Oh yes, there's that button thing. That'll appear on the map. So one of those things right there, that little green button, that's actually going to be helpful for something that we'll get later on. We'll get to that later. We might even have to do it in Part 4, because, you know, I don't know if we're going to have enough time to get over there, but we'll see if we can, if I can get this whole area done. But that's something that will be useful for something. That green button will be useful for something later on, but we won't worry about it right now since we're going to go down there and get that area first. So let me go ahead and make my way down here. Next is Might from Super Smash Bros. More specifically, Super Smash Bros. Brawl. Tiny Mr. Game & Watch team. Yep, there's about 9 of them. So we got to take care of this army of Mr. Game & Watches, tiny Mr. Game & Watches, and get this spirit. Love how they play a music from Super Smash Bros. Brawl as well. It's perfect. I love Super Smash Bros. Brawl Adventure Mode, the Subspace Emissary Adventure Mode. It's even more fun than this one right here, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate World of Light Adventure Mode. Even though this is definitely the best Smash Bros. Game ever, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, but the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate World of Light Adventure Mode certainly isn't as good or as fun as the Brawl version of it, which is Subspace Emissary, as I said. This one holds its ground too, but it's not as good because Brawl was kind of different. The Brawl one was kind of a bit different when you ask me. Ah, man, I missed. The Brawl one was different. Took him right off the stage. Cool. The Brawl one is different because the Brawl one had cutscenes and so much more. You know, the areas were much nicer. So, in terms of which one is the better adventure mode, Brawl's is still better. I'm sure a lot of fans could probably maybe agree that Brawl's adventure mode, Subspace Emissary, may be better than this one, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate World of Light, but who knows? Although this one is definitely way longer, that's for sure. But anyway, let's go down. I think we shall, bump into another spirit. Strangelove from Metal Gear Solid. Defeat the main fighter to win. Reinforcements will appear during the battle. The enemy is Metal. Alrighty. Haven't really switched out with anybody yet either. Ever since we got Link in the last video, part 2, I haven't really switched out with him or anything, because I just really love Link. Link is my #1 main guy in this game, so that's really the main reason, because I'm really good with Link. Like, I'm really, really good with Link. Like, I'm almost a master with this character. Like, I used to whoop a lot of people's butts back then in high school with this character, and some of them used to get so annoyed by how good I was. I mean, sometimes I did spam some moves a couple times, like the bombs, but I was usually good that I was just destroying everybody. I mean, I did lose a couple times eventually. People started figuring me out, but you know, I was that good at the time. Alright, Mega Man Legends, Woe Casket. Take your strongest team into this no-frill battle. Alrighty. Even though we're at disadvantage, no worries. We have to face Isabelle and Diddy Kong. Oh no! Woo, that was close. That actually almost took me off the stage. I ain't gonna lie to you. I actually almost died. That actually almost killed me. I actually thought I was going to die. That's why I freaked out. Because I thought I was dead. Wow, she's blocking quite a lot. But I got her. Good thing, too, because she had her final smash ready, too. She would have hit me with that. I don't know if I would have survived. Well, no, I would have, because I have the Armor Knight Spirit on, so it wouldn't have killed me, I don't think. And that doesn't mean I can still get pushed off the stage and not recover. Ah, yes, there's 2 different ways we can go here. This is where the entrance where we have to get into that area, but there's also this spirit as well. I'm just gonna go and collect this one first. Because why not? It's a kangaroo-like spirit from Legend of Zelda. It's called Ricky. The enemy loves to jump. The enemy has increased jump power. Alright. Makes sense, because the spirit is basically a kangaroo named Ricky, so makes sense. But it didn't even matter, because we just did 2 up aerial attacks and just killed Little Mac off the gate like that. Anyway, what I wanted to show you was that part. I mean, you probably already seen it. I didn't even have to win this battle to show you, but never mind. Yeah, there's another way we could go as well if we want to go up there later on. But anyway, so there's this rock. You obviously can see we can't go down here, but as you can see, there's a blue warp pipe, just like that green one we were in part 1 or part 2, I believe. We can't go through that way because it's blocked, so if I move away, you can see there's a red a minus symbol with a red circle around it, meaning that we can't go that way until like a path is open or something like that. We will eventually open it later on, but just not right now. But anyway, we don't even need to worry about it now. Let's just go here. But first, before we enter, we need to take care of Andy Spirit from Advance Wars. The enemy is healed when the enemy is at high damage. Defeat an army of fighters. Alrighty. I know I don't have to always keep reading the conditions to y'all, but I just like to so way y'all understand, and plus helps remind me of the situation as well so I can remember. Because there have been times I did forget to switch some spirits, I think, and stuff before for the fights when I needed to switch. Or I didn't even really need to switch, but I just forgot what some of the conditions were, and, you know, when battle was taking place, I forgot what happened, you know what I'm saying, or why certain things were happening, and I forgot completely about the reason why. Wow, this is going crazy. So far, I'm taking care of all the snake spirit. Oh my god! Sacrifice myself to blow that bomb up just to KO Dr. Mario. Ooh, bomb. I want to try to kill them both at the same time. Got him! Excellent! 2 for 1. I figured there was 2 left and I had my final smash. I was like, ooh, I want to try to kill them both at the same time with my final smash. Excellent shot. The second one didn't really even come down all the way, but he was at enough range to hit him with the bow and arrow. So anyway, let's now get this thing open. This is one of those things we have to have a spirit to help us to get through here, but we have it, so no worries. Megaman.exe will open it up for us. And there we go. Now we can enter. Alright. So, we can go either 2 ways. I'm going to go up here first to get this treasure chest. Ray MK2. Alright. I do remember that spirit. I think he was a assist trophy in Melee, I believe, or something like that. No, Brawl, I think, but never mind. Before we go into that portal, though, there's a fighter we can get right there, but we have to take care of this spirit, Sigma from Mega Man, first, so we need to defeat him first in order to get past that, to get to that fighter. So let's do it. I'm willing to believe because this is Sigma we're fighting, I'm going to believe that the fighter we can get up there is probably going to be Mega Man. It only would make sense, right? I mean, it doesn't always have to be that case, but I'm just willing to believe it has to be Mega Man. I'm believing that the fighter that we're about to get next is Mega Man. Ooh, Ganondorf. We won't even be able to get Ganondorf until later on in the game, so it's going to be a long while before I'll ever get to play as Ganondorf, who's my second favorite. How did that not have enough reach yet? Oh, it was a stamina battle. Oh, no wonder why he wasn't getting launched off the stage. Okay, I didn't pay attention. I actually was not paying attention to believe that was the stamina battle. I didn't even read the conditions, so that's why. Well, at least I took care of it, nothing less. Still won. Anyway, is it Mega Man, the fighter? Yep, I knew it. Alright, so Mega Man is up next. Do I want to switch out the fighter, though, before we fight him? I want to see if there's anybody else I have that maybe I want to play as other than Link. I just want to check. Well, we do have Mario, we have Kirby, and Captain Falcon. I might stick to Link, or actually, you know what? Maybe I'll give Ryu a try for a little while, even though I'm not good with Ryu, but I'll give him a try. I'll try Ryu for a little while, because, you know, why not? Even if I don't play Street Fighter, I'll still give him a shot. Because Ryu's not that bad. Him and Ken are both not that bad, but I'm not very good with them, so I don't play as them too often. But they're okay characters. They're a bit fun, as long as you just know how to play as them. Which I don't. I mean, I can play as them a little bit, but just not as much, is what I'm trying to say. Sure you can. Oh, God. I almost knocked myself off the stage. Back air for the win. Excellent. Congratulations, Mega Man joins the battle. Welcome aboard, Mega Man. Even though I don't really care too much about you either, just like I said about Pac-Man, never was really a big fan of Mega Man, unfortunately, but he's okay. Like, there's just certain characters I didn't find as fun compared to others, and Mega Man was one of them, but that's okay. Anyway, let's go ahead and head to this portal now, and we shall enter, and we're going to find more spirits, and as well as some fighters, or even get a boss fight in here. This is called a base. No specific thing, just call it a base. This is a pretty cool area. I actually do kind of like this area. This is pretty cool. Now, I do remember when I entered this area from my original playthrough in 2020, I remember there was a fight in here that was very hard, and it took me numbers of tries to complete, but thankfully I have the right spirit, so I don't need to worry about it, even if we do fight it. But anyway, let's take care of the spirit. It's a Pyramid from Super Smash Bros. Brawl, and we just have to defeat an army of Mr. Game & Watches to win. Obviously, the Pyramid is one of the main enemies that you always have to usually fight in every stage you go through in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Subspace Emissary Adventure Mode, which is just unique. So it's a very recognizable enemy for me, since I am familiar with the Subspace Emissary Adventure Mode. I love it. It's lots of fun. I think this is the only one left. Will we recover? Ah, almost. I want to try to hit him with it. So, if you do manage to connect fully with that down B move of Ryu's, it'll most likely stun the opponent. I think it's really more like a stunner move. If you fully connect close to it, I think it stuns your opponent for a little while, and then you can get a free hit. So, I think that's sort of what that move did. Anyway, there's 2 gates. We can't go down here because they have a number 2 written on them. Basically, that means we'll have to find a switch that has the number 2 written on it. And when we do, we'll be able to unlock a path. Like this one right here is number 1. And when we do that, as you can see, all the gates that have the number 1 written on it will be available for us to cross. So now we can go in all those directions now. So that's what we have to do in order to be able to go to certain places. Anyway, we do definitely need to come down here because this is the number 2 switch. There's 4 different panels we can collect here from. We will press them all because the other 3 usually contain spirits, and this is one of them. So let's get after this one. Paradise Queen, Metroid Prime. The enemy has increased attack power, the enemy shields often, the enemy's giant. Alrighty. Listen to that music. I don't really remember this song at all. Oh, I haven't even got some hits yet. Well, now I did. Boom! As soon as he got on the stage, I hit him with my forward smash. That kick straight to the gut. Send Ridley flying. Good night, Ridley. It's so crazy how Ridley's like the first ever boss character to become an official Smash Brothers character in the roster. He's literally still, even till this very day, the very first ever boss character from a previous Smash Brothers game to become an actual main fighter character. It's pretty crazy. Anyway, we click this next one and there's another spirit, 9 Volt and 18 Volt. These characters are obviously from Wario War. Hostile assist trophies will appear. The enemy is easily distracted by items. Yikes. Alright, I just wanted to make sure I had the right spirits on. I think I do remember the first time I did this, these guys were a little bit tough to fight or defeat. I think this was a bit tough one. Yeah, mainly because of that assist trophy. This little assist trophy of this cowboy that shoots at you. That cowboy was really freaking annoying for me. I better not get hit by him off the stage. Freak! I got knocked off the stage! Crap! Damn it! Son of a... That's exactly what I was trying to say. Do not get shot by him while you're off the stage because he'll shoot you off. Even the enemies will do it as well. Villager knocked me off the stage and I had no chance of recovery. Even if I did do the side B, I don't think it would have made any difference. It's unfortunately a shame you can't kill this assist trophy because some of the assist trophies you can actually kill in the game. Oh, okay, you can kill it. I thought you couldn't because I tried to attack it as you saw there, but it just wouldn't let me kill it. Dude, it's trying to push me... It's trying to push me away. That's not cool. Dude, don't push me away. Stop. I'm just trying to... Dude, get him out. Jesus. No. Oh my god, Jesus, I almost died. Dude, this fight can be a little bit stressful at times. It's usually not that bad for me nowadays, but at times, as you can see, it was kind of a little stressful. Whew. I thought you couldn't kill that assist trophy because I was trying to attack it. Some reason it just didn't work, but okay, you can. Got rid of it, but that freaking UFO almost got me killed. That was close. Anyway, here's the third switch. This will be the third spirit, meaning that the fourth one will activate the switch to unlock all the 2 gates, but before we do, let's get this last spirit. Rob 64 from Star Fox. Defeat the main fighter to win. Stamina battle reinforcements will appear during battle. Sorry if I got a little bit crazy during that. I got a little rage-inducing. Sorry, that was kind of stressful a little bit. It's usually not that bad, but some fights can still be hard if I'm just not careful and aware of what I need to do, or just... But mainly, I think the issue is because I'm playing as Ryu. It's because I'm not too good with this character. I haven't, like, really mastered this character. You know what I'm saying? So... I'm not really that good with Ryu. He's okay to play as, but I'm not that good with him, so that's really one of the main reasons I think I lost, because I was playing as a character I'm not too good as. I have to stick to characters I know I have to play as very well. Sorry about my camera if it keeps going blurry as well. It keeps doing that to me every once in a while, but never mind. There's the last switch. All the 2 gates will now open. So we can advance further down there, but before we do, we have other areas we can go to because we got the 1 switch unlocked to unlock the 1 gates. Now, there's 2 different paths we can go, but I'm going to go down here first because I don't think there's anywhere else we need to go after then. Yep, there isn't. And there's a 3-gate switch as well. First, let's take care of this spirit, Dr. Wily. This is the fight I was talking about. This is the one I remember. The stamina battle reinforcements will appear after an enemy is KO'd and the enemy's metal. So all those Mega Mans, there are 8 Mega Man, they're all going to be metal, and they take some damage to go down. And Dr. Mario, you know... When I first did this legendary fight, it took me numbers and numbers of tries to complete. Like, it was a hard fight, and I hated it. So I'm definitely switching my fighter up. I'm definitely going back to Link for sure, because I need a character that I know how to play as really well, that I've mastered. So I'm definitely going back to Link for sure. And let's just hope we do this. Like I said, it's not too hard for me nowadays compared to how it was back then when I played it 3 years ago, but it could still be a hard fight if you're not lucky enough. But thankfully, with the spirit I got, I should be able to get through this massively fine. Enemy hasn't even bothered trying to hit me all that much yet either, so I'm usually doing pretty good. Well, I got hit a couple times, but I'm still good. Wow. I don't know how he didn't get KO'd from that. Now, these enemies will probably start getting more annoying, so I better not count my luck off thinking that they're all just going to stand there and let me hit them, because I can only imagine that... Alright, awesome. Both of them. Wait, no, not both of them? Wow. I thought I was going to hit both of them. I guess in metal form, I guess you can't hit more than one enemy then. Well, that's a bit stupid, but never mind. It doesn't matter. We'll get him. Get out of here. Now there's Dr. Mario. Now we got to take care of Dr. Mario as he's pretty much portraying Dr. Wily, and we shall win this battle. Arrow for the win. Stick to him as well as inlet. Did you see the arrow was on the back of his head when I hit him with it? That's pretty cool how the animation in this game increased a bit. Whenever you shoot arrows with Link, they'll stick to the enemy. That's pretty cool, actually, how they enhance that with it being more realistic. Like, they staying to the character when they get hit with an arrow. Alright, that took me a little bit of time, but I made it through, and it wasn't even that difficult. Good. I really do not want to start raging, so... Anyway, there's this character from, Pokemon. I believe this character's called Porygon. Porygon? Yeah. Assist trophies will appear. Alright. Now, I do remember this Pokemon very well as an assist trophy, because he definitely has been like that ever since, or not just as an assist trophy, but also as a Pokemon. He's a Pokemon, so he's not really an assist. That's the real assist trophy. It's that character, whatever, Akira, or whatever that character's name is from Virtua Fighter, so not what I thought. Never mind, let's just continue forward. Bomb Man, Mega Man. Enemy's explosion and fire attacks have increased stamina battle. The enemy favors down special. Alright. Ooh, not bad music playing in the background for this fight. We have to take care of two young Links, and they're both giants. So here we go. The real Link versus two young Links. Here, how do you like my bomb? Here, I got bombs of my own. How do you like that? I actually didn't even think that arrow was going to kill him. I'm surprised it was only at 23%, and I somehow killed him with the arrow. That's crazy. I actually thought I was going to have to do another attack after that arrow to kill him, but surprising enough, the arrow was enough. Anyway, now this character I remember very well. This is one of the bosses that was in Super Smash Bros. Brawl. Duon, I believe that's how you say his name. He's like it's like he's two characters in one. I don't know. If you ever seen this guy in Super Smash Bros. Brawl, you'll understand. But anyway, giant ice climbers, stamina battle, the enemy's shooting items have increased power, the enemy's giant. Alrighty. That is the music that plays in the background as well when you fight this guy, as well as a couple other bosses. This is like boss battle music number 1, basically. There's a second one that also plays in it as well. There's a second song as well, but the second one is usually for when you fight the main boss of the game, which is Taboo. Taboo is like the main boss of Super Smash Bros. Brawl. He's the main protagonist and the reason why the subspace, became a thing, in the subspace emissary adventure mode of Super Smash Bros. Brawl. If you played it, then you already understand, but I just thought I'd explain anyway. But never mind, we got him. So now, on with the adventure still, continuing forward. So I think we're halfway there. Oh, there's a 5 gate we can get through later on. Anyway, there's the 3 gate, the 3 switch to unlock the 3 gates. And there's a couple more ways we can advance. We can't go up there just yet because we have to get the switch for the 5 doors, which we saw just a few moments ago. So anyway, now let's go this way. This is the 4th switch, so let's get this. But first, let's take care of this Metal Gear Solid Spirit and get it out of the way. Ooh, the floor is electrified. I better switch spirits this time. Activate Phosphora from Kid Icarus to prevent me from getting zapped. And now we shall get on with the fight against Fox. So, yep, when you have a spirit like this on, as you can see, I'm immune to zapping because I have Phosphora from Kid Icarus on, who prevents me from getting hit by lightning, so I'm good. Nothing to worry about. Ooh, surprisingly, he was able to make it. I was actually trying to attempt to prevent him from recovering, but I didn't do enough. But that's okay, we still got him. Like I said, most of these fights are relatively easy because of the spirit that I have on, or the spirits that I usually activate, so... Anyway, that takes care of that. Now let's activate the switch, and now the 4 gates shall open. And we can go down there, and we can even get the 5 switch open to unlock the 5 gates. So let's head down there real quick. We have to anyway, so let's go down. I'm going the wrong way. Yeah, I'm going the wrong way. I think we have to go down this way. Yeah. There we go. Now we got something going. Now we're on to something. Now we're going. Oh, there it is. Okay, there's this way. There's a treasure chest. Snack item. Okay, this is the boss fight. This is the boss. This is where the boss fight can come. So this is where we can fight the boss in this level. But we're going to worry about that later because I want the boss fight to be last. So we're going to worry about that later when we get to the end of the game. We're going to ignore that for now, and we're going to continue on. We're going to go through that 5 gate that was open, and we're going to get the rest of the spirits before we get to the boss. So let's worry about that one later. Because I want to end it on a good note by defeating the boss. So let's go here to the 5 gate that we unlocked, we opened. And there's another treasure chest. Cardboard box, which is from Metal Gear Solid, which is where Snake likes to hide in. And speaking of Snake, since we got a spirit with the cardboard box, and this spirit is a Metal Gear spirit, I'm more than willing to believe that this fighter that we'll get after we defeat the spirit is Solid Snake. I'm willing to believe that this is going to be Solid Snake we're going to get as a fighter when we get through the spirit. It only has to make tons of sense, right? Like, seeing these types of spirits that are coming from a certain game, and if you know where the characters that are in this game are from, then it only has to make that kind of sense, right? It has to be. Although the spirit we defeated, Rabbit Kong, didn't give us Donkey Kong like I would have maybe have thought it was, but it got it Pac-Man, but never mind. Boomerang throw for the win. Take that boomerang. Metal Gear Rex. Alrighty, so now that spirit's out of the way, now we can get the fighter. Like I said, it has to be Solid Snake, right? Of course it is. Who else would it be? Before we do, though, I'm going to change my... actually, you know what? I can just do it like this. I don't even have to go there. I can just do it from here. Change back to the way I usually like to go. And now we will fight Solid Snake, and we shall unlock him. To get him free from Galen's control and join us in battle. Alright, Snake. How you doing, buddy? A lot of people really love to play as Snake in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate just because of his weaponry. One of my friends that was really good in Super Smash Bros. In high school really loved playing as Snake. In fact, he played as him when we had a Smash Bros. Tournament at one point in high school. He won with Snake. Anyway, we took care of Snake pretty easily, and now he's joined the battle, and he's free from Galen's control, so now we have Snake as a fighter we can now select in the fighter's selection screen if we want to go back. I believe that was the second to last thing, so I think that's everything in this area. The only thing now we just have to defeat is that boss that I skipped because I figured I'd get the fighter first. I believe that is everything. Yep, that is. I think it is. I'll go back to everywhere to make sure, but I do believe that this is everything. Yep, I think it is. Seems this way to me. Yep, that's where we gotta go back. So, yep, this is everything. Once we defeat this boss, that'll complete this whole entire area, and you'll see a cutscene. Now, I'm gonna switch real quick. I don't normally play as Solid Snake that much, but I think I'll go ahead and try him, just for a little while. Snake! Just for a little bit, because why not? You know, Snake's not a bad character to play as. I don't play as him too often, because I don't find him as good as others, but he's not too bad. But I'll go ahead and give him a shot, just to be nice, to let him have a chance to shine for this. Now, obviously, it's in a question mark, and it's blacked out, so we don't know who this is, but I do know who it is. You'll see in a minute. Call back from Super Smash Bros. Brawl. This is Galem from Super Smash Bros. Brawl, who was a boss in Super Smash Bros. Brawl, as well as, you know, a boss that we had to face in the actual Subspace Emissary Adventure mode as well. So this is one of the characters that show up in Super Smash Bros. Brawl, was one of the bosses. Now we have to fight him, which we take care of real easily because of the spirit that we have on, which allows us to KO him a lot faster. So that was obviously very easy to take care of Galem, however you say his name. I believe it's Galem. Yeah, it's Galem, because I said Galem, which is the other guy that I accidentally mentioned, but never mind. We took care of Galem, and when we do defeat the bosses, we do even get their spirits as well, so there we go. And now that Galem is defeated and the whole area is completed, here's a cutscene. the shield protecting Galeem has weakened. So, yep, you saw the area, that little portal thing was red, and now it glowed blue, meaning that we completed the whole area. And when we do complete those areas, when we'll bump into more of them later on, the more we complete those things, the more of Galeem's shield will be less protective of him, and it'll be weakened, and much more and so forth. So, the more we do those things, the more Galeem's shield will no longer protect him. So, that's pretty cool, isn't it? Because we will have to go up to him at the end anyway, so yep. And we get those as well. Those little bridges that was blocking us from getting those fighters will also disappear. So now we can even go back to that area if we wanted to get those other fighters that we couldn't get when we had to choose between 3 different paths, which I chose the right path with Villager, but never mind. You get the whole point. Anyway, the whole area is now finished, so let's go ahead and get the heck on out of here and go back to the main map. We actually don't get a map if we go in there anyway. If you try pressing the L button, you won't be able to get a map. You don't get a map in those kind of areas, which kind of sucks, but that's alright. So, yep, we're outside again, and this is where we're at. Anyway, so I think I'm going to call it off right here, ladies and gentlemen, because we're at 41 minutes into the video, so I think I'm going to end it off right here. So, I'm going to go ahead and exit out right here, ladies and gentlemen. So, join me next time in the next video, and we'll continue on where we left off, but until then, I'll see you next time, so I hope you had a good one. Once again, be sure to give this a thumbs up, and be sure to also share this with your friends if you like as well. Nothing more really needs to be said from here, so let me just go ahead and save my game real quick. Yep, the game has now been saved. So I'll see you next time, ladies and gentlemen. Until then, when I'm back with another video, I hope you guys take good care, so once again, stay good, and I'll see you next time. That'll be it for today, guys. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Dislike it, give it a thumbs down. Join me next time in the next video. To all you boys, men, and guys out there, boom, fist bumps go to all of you. And to all the girls, ladies, and women out there, mwah, kiss go to all of you. But until then, this is Joe Flash signing off, and have a good day.